Well, here we are, back again for another video with this guy. A phone that's supposedly made for you, the Fairphone 3. The Fairphone has been on my radar for a few years now, but this is the first time our paths have actually crossed in real life. And I know I'm supposed to be impartial, but I'm kinda rooting for this one, since it comes with its very own screwdriver already in the box. Let's get started. Inside the box there isn't a whole lot else besides the phone and that niblet of a screwdriver. No charging brick either. Fairphone's whole deal is trying to build the least wasteful smartphone, and does that by making the device super modular, with common and sometimes older components. It's so modular that the 3000 mAh battery can be replaced in seconds by just popping off the back. Something that used to be super common, but we haven't seen in years. Every other piece of hardware in the phone can also be replaced with just one screwdriver, with parts that Fairphone supplies themselves directly from their website. This might be the only phone in existence that gets a teardown before the durability test, since it's specifically designed to be torn down. And taking it apart won't compromise any of its structural integrity. It even says over here on the side, designed to open. I'm all about that life. With all the screws gone, the modular screen can fall away from the body. No Lego-style ribbons to disconnect. Just a thin and totally modular display. With every other phone being so much more difficult to take apart, this almost feels like cheating. The little gold pins do all the communicating with the motherboard, and replacement screens can be purchased for about $100. My grandma could probably fix this phone by herself. The modularity doesn't stop there either. There are more screws, of course, but when those are gone, the Lego-style connectors can be unsnapped, and each component safely and easily removed from the phone. The front camera module and earpiece. And then over here we have the singular rear camera module that comes out the same way. These little parts are not the bare components and circuit boards, but more of a modular plastic puzzle piece that's pretty foolproof to swap out. Same thing goes for the loudspeaker and charging port. The cool thing is, if I understand it right, some of the parts can even be upgraded within model years as well. Like if you bought the Fairphone 3 and the Fairphone 3 Plus comes out, you can just purchase the newer camera modules and plop them into your older phone. And boom. New phone, who dis? It's kind of an abnormally reasonable concept. Computer components have been upgradable since the beginning, unless you own a Mac. So it's cool that Fairphone is attempting to do the same thing. It's got dual SIM card slots as well as expandable memory with an SD card slot, which is actually pretty important this time around since the motherboard only has 64 gigs of onboard storage. With everything back in place and both cameras still working, it's time to really get started. Keep in mind that this phone is in the $500 price, and I'll look forward to seeing what Fairphone comes out with next. Nice work. Let me know what you think of this new contender down in the comments, and come hang out with me on Instagram and Twitter. Thanks a ton for watching.